Okay, I will show you now the Kiss Travelframe, and I'll try and show all the details. If you have any questions, you can send me a personal message on Rebreather World. So I just want to show you how I've done this. This is made entirely of 3mm stainless steel, and it's bolted together, as you can see, with bolts and screws. And it's made to be a little adjustable also, so that it fits different cylinder sizes. But mainly it's made out of how many parts? There's the main section here, the main tray. There's the adjustment point for the different size cylinders, and then there's the wing, or we call it, and this is the lung retainer, so the lung doesn't pop outside the BC wing. So but to show some details, this carrying handle, it's bolted by 2 bolts, and it's very sturdy. I think it's 12mm rod, so it doesn't flex or anything. It would actually be good to make it just a little bit longer than I did, only about a few centimeters. And as it's made here, there's no room for the lead weight inside the top of the head of the Kiss Rebreather. But that's you can make room for it if you want. Just make this a little bit longer. That will not hurt anything. These are the attachment point for the stropper. It's just simple webbing with Velcro. And this one is the male part and the female part. And it's just bolted through the frame itself and locked on the other side with these. So what's special here is that this frame is supposed to be able to carry different size cylinders. Right now it's adjusted to fit the smaller cylinders. It's 100mm in diameter. And if I can show you here, if I hold this part here, you can see there's just enough room for the cylinders to be there. But if you want to use larger cylinders, you have to move this one. And how you do this is that you just untighten these, and you can push this one further in. Okay, so the cylinder depth is still kept all the way in, so the diving profile is as small as possible. It's also important that you use these. It's just made of plastic. I think they're about 12mm long, and to keep some distance for the back plate, so it doesn't touch these all the time. Okay, and this is the cam bands for holding the cylinders. There's room for 3, one here, and one below. This one is just put in the middle. I wanted to use 2, but it's more than enough just to use 1. So if we take the Kiss, we have it right here. What you do is that you just take the unit, you drop it down like this. And this is where I tell you that it's maybe a good idea to make this handle just a little bit longer, but it can go in if I just Okay, so now we have the Kiss in here. So we just pop it in like this. And then the Velcro. It's not easy to do with one hand. This one, oops, and the other one is back here. And I just used a normal cam band and cut off the pieces I didn't need. So now this is secure. As you can see here, there's space for the joint here. And also, if you want to take off the lungs after a dive, it's very easy to get your hands in here, no problem. You might have to remove the cylinder, but I can do it with my 2-liter cylinders, no problem. So lots of space. So that's easy. So you can see here, there's no room for the lead weights. You have to make the handle a little bit longer. So now we have the lungs. And of course, you know, from the original Kiss, you have these Velcro straps. I actually never fastened them down here. They never move up. So when you want to attach the back plate, you go like this. Put the lungs like this. And as you can see, there's plenty of room for putting the wing in and attaching the back plate. This one is not made like in the CAD drawings. I had limited resources for bending this, so this is how it turned out. But it actually is very stable and had no problems with it standing. So this is how I kept it. So this now, very easy to carry. If you want to change this rubber, simply untighten, of course, the screw. It's a bit hard to do with one hand, but see how it goes. Okay, then you loosen these. This is, of course, easy when it's heavy. Just shake it off, and then you just pull it back here. See if I can. Okay, and the rubber's off. So that's pretty easy, and it can stand there with without this rubber canister. It won't tip over, even with the cylinders on. So this is the Kiss Travelframe made by Christian Rasmussen. You're free to make it if you want, and I'll post the DXF drawings and the CAD files in the same post. Okay, bye.